All right, everyone. The wait is finally over. NARAKA Bladepoint just dropped its massive Under the Night update. And let me tell you, it's a total game changer. We're talking a haunted hospital crossover, a complete PvE overhaul. There is so much to break down. So let's just dive right in.
Okay, so with all this new stuff, the big question is, where do you even start, right? Are you going to brave the horrors of this creepy new crossover event, or are you going to jump straight into the completely revamped Showdown mode? This update is seriously pulling players in a bunch of different directions. So, you know what? Let's break down what's new on both sides so you can figure out where you're headed first.
First up, let's talk about this brand new crossover event. Get ready to step inside the Voidwhisper Hospital. It's a spooky, super high-stakes addition to the map.
So, how you get in has been totally reworked for, well, maximum chaos. These rift portals now pull in three teams at once, so you are guaranteed an immediate fight. And here's a huge quality of life change that I love. Weapon restrictions are gone. You can bring your best gear in right from the get-go.
So, what's the actual mission once you're inside? Well, it's basically a 5-step process. First, you've got to find the real Nyx to get a sweet divine power. That power lets you unlock the sealed backyard where you'll face off against a pretty tough enemy. And after that, it's a frantic race against the clock. You got to claim your reward and get out of there before the toxic fog closes in. Simple, right? Yeah, probably not.
And check this out. This is what you get for finding Nyx. It's one of 3 random, super powerful abilities. You might get Starshine Dancer, which is this awesome dash that also recovers your armor, or maybe Dark Corruption, which throws out a spear that just silences your enemies. No abilities for them. And then there's Fallen Stars, which is just a straight-up meteor shower for some massive area damage. Honestly, any one of these can totally turn the tide of a fight inside that hospital.
And the big prize for surviving all that chaos? Oh, it's this incredible extreme Hong sword skin called Pale Demise. To get your hands on it, you'll need to complete all the objectives and, of course, take down that final boss. For any collectors out there, this is definitely one you're going to want to chase.
Okay, switching gears. For all you PvE players out there, listen up, because this update is huge for you. Showdown mode hasn't just been tweaked a little bit. No, it's been completely, fundamentally overhauled. We're talking new progression systems and even a brand new hero. Say hello to Zai, the wielder of Judgment's Flame. But here's the catch. Zai is, for now, exclusive to the Showdown PvE mode. Her entire kit, everything about her was designed from the ground up to just mow down hordes of enemies. She's a powerful new tool in the arsenal for all you PvE mains.
Now this is a total game changer for gearing up. You can say goodbye to juggling a million different elemental Souljades. They're introducing Mastery Souljades, which basically combine all those effects into one powerful item. And it gets its own new dedicated slot. It's going to streamline your build like you wouldn't believe and just packs a way bigger punch.
And here's a perfect example of what I'm talking about. In the old system, right, you needed 3 separate Souljades for Frost, Thunder, and Poison arrows. What a pain. Now, you just need one. The Mastery Souljade, Bow Heartbreak arrows. It cleans up your inventory and just makes putting a build together so much more efficient.
Okay, for all of you out there who've already maxed out your heroes, guess what? The grind is back on. Get ready. The Showdown level cap has been bumped up from 20 all the way to 25. And to break through those new levels, you're going to need a brand new resource called Breakthrough Aura, which you'll earn by doing weekly challenges.
And trust me, the rewards for that extra grind are absolutely massive. At level 21, you get enhanced hero features. Then, from 22 all the way to 24, your melee weapon, your ranged weapon, and your armor all get automatically upgraded to legendary. But the real prize, the real game changer, that comes at level 25.
16%. Just let that sink in. At the new max level, when you trigger an elemental burst, your attack gets a massive 16% boost for a full 15 seconds. That is a huge power spike. It's going to completely change how you approach boss fights for sure.
So, you've got all this new power. Where do you go to test it out? Well, say hello to the Demonbane Realm. It's a brand new limited-time Showdown event.
All right, here's the quick and dirty rundown. It's only around for 2 weeks, from December 4th to the 17th. Your score is all about your combat performance, so you really want to focus on landing those counters and defuses. The better your score, the better your rewards. And yes, that includes that super essential breakthrough aura you need to hit the new level cap.
Okay, let's switch over and talk about the PvP meta. You know, a big update isn't complete without some hero adjustments, and oh boy, these changes are definitely going to have a big impact on who you're seeing in your matches.
So let's do a quick-fire breakdown of the biggest meta shifts. Inner One is getting a nice buff to her survivability. Her Thundermark immunity lasts longer now. On the other hand, Justina Gu is getting a bit of a nerf to her area control. Her Ice Mist won't last as long. Syra's getting a bit of a trade-off. Her ultimate is shorter, but the beams hit way harder, so it really rewards precise aim. And finally, a pretty big nerf for Zunhuan Li. The initial range on his ult has been cut way down, so he can't just start fights from a mile away anymore.
But hey, it's not all about gameplay, right? Of course not. This update is also dropping a ton of new cosmetics, some store updates, and a really big new social feature. So let's check out all the new Spoils of War.
And there are a bunch of other limited-time events running right now, too. You've got the Under the Night project, which is a cool server-wide effort. There's Raised Blades for getting rewards from quests. And hey, for all our PlayStation players out there, the monthly tournaments and the sky-high racing events are back with all new rewards.
Okay, this is a pretty big new feature, a brand new tipping system. Here's how it works. You can now use your paid gold to buy special items and then send them as gifts to other players. The person who gets the tip, they get 60% of that item's value back, but as free gold they can spend in the store. It's a pretty interesting new way to support your friends, or maybe your favorite streamers.
And of course, there are some incentives to get you to use the system. The more you tip, and the more you get tipped, you'll unlock exclusive titles and auras, like Wealthy Sage and Favored One, so you can really show off your status in-game.
And last but not least, let's talk fashion, because you gotta look good, right? The store has 2 new exclusive packs. Tying into the whole Under the Night theme, Syra gets this stunning Nyx pack with these dark angelic wings. It looks awesome. And for all you Valdequi fans, there's a new Nurse pack. And hey, both of them are in the store right now with a nice discount.
There's this quote from one of the new events that I think just sums everything up perfectly. With all these massive changes to heroes, to gear, to how you progress, the real question isn't just who's going to rise to the top, but how are you going to do it?
So, there you have it. That's the Under the Night update in a nutshell. We've got a thrilling new crossover, a completely revamped Showdown mode, and a PvP meta that is just ripe for the taking. The only question left is, what are you going to master first? Hey, thanks for watching this breakdown, and I will see you all on Morris Isle.